All right, well, I heard from a few people that today's chordal was maybe difficult, interesting. Somebody said it was interestingly interesting, which I thought was an interesting way to say that. So I'm gonna look at the chordal. It's still today for about a half hour. So let's see. Let's do. I don't normally do just the chordal without doing the dordal first. So let's do the train and cough. It's my 2-word start for the dordal usually. It seems to be pretty good. Okay, and we only got yellows, which is interesting. 2 U's, R-O-A-I-N-G. So something ing would be good, I think. Something ing. We could do using isn't too bad because S, L, and E are the letters we haven't done yet. That would be good. There's the 2 yellow U's, so sure. Okay, so it is an ing. Still haven't found the U. There's a couple of them with S's, so now it would be good to do the S. We could do SU, maybe? I would do SAU, but the U can't be third on either of those words. I don't know. This the up here makes me think something OUR. Maybe. We could do flower, which would check F and L, some new letters, and also the OUR possibility. The U in 2 places. It'd be nice to check the 2 S's though, since there's 2 words with the yellow S. You know, we could do something like scour, but we've already checked for the C, so I think I'm gonna do new letters. I'm gonna do flower. And fling is a possibility down here. So that seems good. Okay. It's not fling. It's not OUR. Oh man, so the U is second up here. The U is second. The O, I mean, it could be OU. Probably ER then. Ow, it's not outer though. So I don't like that very well. So then probably something like this, which could be juror. That's pretty good. It can't be Führer. Führer? However you say that word. Juror's pretty good there. With the J, that's interesting. Now this one, the U is either second or last. There's an S, we could do SU something. It'd be nice to do something like SUR to check for that second R for juror. But I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on in the top right or the bottom left there, or the second and third ones, I guess, on the screen there, the way it is. But what's with this last one? What do we have as a possibility here? Because, I mean, we've eliminated a lot of letters already. So it's either gotta be a double consonant, or there's another I, which would probably be like icing, but there's no C. Really like that otherwise, or there would have to be an E. Oh, Xing. Xing is possible. I was using the X as a filler letter, but Xing is possible. Eking? Eking is possible. Yeah. I don't really think. Being. Being, yeah, the E second would work too. Being. Actually, you know what's not a bad guess here? Is Euros, because I was wanting to do the U second, the R third. It checks the O fourth, which I think is correct up here. and the S at the end for both of these words and checks the E for everything, and it also helps us not only check if there's an E here, but is it first or second? So that's pretty good. Actually, I think that's, but this is our last guess that's not one of the answers. So the problem then is, like, let's say we have, what did I say? Eking versus Xing, right? We don't know. I should have done euros instead of flour, but I didn't know where the things were up here until I did flour, so. I think it's gonna be juror. So if I'm pretty sure it's gonna be juror, then does it make sense to check for the URO if I think that's gonna be the case anyways, right? Oh, you know what? Rumor is a possibility there. They both have a double R though. Okay, so I think there's two possibilities there now. So, here's a thought. We do raked, which checks for the R at the beginning for rumor versus juror. So if the R isn't first, then I think the word is juror. If it is first, then it's rumor. It checks the K for eking here. Now the problem, of course, now is we don't have the E first or second, so we don't know if it's, you know, if there's no K, then it could be Xing or being still. One of the things that I like about that is it checks for the new spot for the A here. It also doesn't help, well, we could do rakes, which would help with the S. Raked, the D is a new letter, but you know, we do have two words that have the S, so it'd be nice to check for a spot for the S. Here's another thought. Perks. Perks. It gets the E second, which is what we wanted to do up here, down here, the E first or second. It does the R thirds, which is the same as doing the R first, really, because I think it's rumor or juror. And so either way, that works. The K here for eking versus Xing. If the E is second, then it's being. I think. I hope. New spot for the S on both of these. P is a new letter that would be good to check. I kind of want to do the A, but I can't do the A and the E. I could do parks or I could do perks. I could also do barks, which doesn't find the E here, but if we got the K and the B, but then we're not checking for the E, and I think there's a decent chance there's an E on one of these other two. I think I'm gonna go perks. There's no E here. What is this word? All right, well, okay, we got the R here, so this is gonna be juror. Let's go for that. Okay, juror, and we found the U here. We didn't find the S's. There is an E, there's a P. This could be something like, no, it can't be P. The P can't be first, it can't be pasta. Sappy. Ooh, that would be interesting. Sappy there. What is this word down here? The only vowel is I, unless there's a Y. Vying? Vying. Or dying? I wish I would have thought of those before, because I could have guessed perky to check for the Y. But that wouldn't really help with vying versus dying then. still, but I think it's gotta be one of those, right? Sappy, vying or dying. What is this gonna be up here? All right, well, I'm gonna go with sappy because I think that's gonna be right. And we'll see what happens, I guess, with the other ones. Okay, good, it is sappy. Okay, and it is a Y, so I'm thinking vying or dying, and what is this? The S has got to be either third or fourth. Something like this, like bust. Bust would work. Mused. Mused also works. Well, the good thing is, either one of those will check the D for dying. But unfortunately, we got two possibilities there. So it's a 50-50. Or maybe worse if there's another one I'm not thinking of, but I gotta go with my first instinct, which was bust. Actually, wait, is that, well, I mean, I guess it says it's a word. Is bust with one S or two? Is that a different word? Bused or something? Or is bust just with one S? Now I can't remember. But either way, it's an acceptable word. That was my first thought. I'm just gonna go with my first instinct. Yes, yes, yes! And there's no D, so I think this is vying, right? I mean, given the letters I have left, I think it almost has to be. Let's go with vying. All right, well, definitely had a 50-50 there on bust. Had a little bit of luck on the 50-50 there, but I think juror, sappy, and vying maybe were the only ones. There's maybe another possibility in there too. Let me know. I'm sure there was probably a possibility I missed. There usually is somewhere. But wow, that was a tough one. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't make good guesses there. Using and flower. I don't know. Let me know if you thought I should have guessed something different on those two instead of using and flower and perks. Those three, I guess, my three test words. If you thought I had bad strategy or what you thought I should have done differently. And of course, let me know how you did with these today and which word you had the hardest time with. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Now, here comes the fun part. The patient was then instructed to plug their nose and blow, kind of like 8, which is 19 minus 11. Yeah, that'll work. So 7 times 3. Okay, well, lucky guess, I guess. And we need an L or an E still. So we have an I, we need an L or an E, we need an O or a T, we need an O or an R. Well, that was really bad. Really, really bad. So the only words that use the W or the L are the words that start with the W and the L. So, oh, poo, like Winnie the Pooh.